coverage you can count on continues with Drew Blair.
From Idaville, Indiana to Nashville, Tennessee, that's the route our next guest took. Now in his early 20s, DJ Miller is an up-and-coming country music artist who's making it big. And joining me now is DJ Miller. Thanks so much for coming in this morning.
Not a problem. It's a pleasure to be here.
How did this get started for you? Have you always been a musician?
Actually, yeah, pretty much. I kind of got an early start with my dad. My dad had a country rock band for about 30 years, and he was the lead singer and played rhythm guitar. So I kind of grew up in country music, and I've actually been on a stage with him ever since I was about 2 years old. I'd always go with him and stand up on stage with him, and you know, I'd have my little cowboy hat on and boots and a little classic baby blue guitar. And my mic stand was kind of unique, actually. It was a toilet plunger.
Oh my gosh.
It was just the right height for me. You know, I was only 2 years old, and they just duct taped an old plastic toy microphone to the top of it. So
it's too bad we don't have some of that old footage to show here.
We've got some on the website if anybody wants to check it out. But so yeah, I've been in music pretty much all my life. Yeah.
So born to do this almost.
Pretty
You're
much.
from Idaville, Indiana, which for anyone, I didn't mean to offend you, but I hadn't heard of Idaville. And he tells
Not
me
a lot of people have.
tells me only 150 people live there. It's just west of Logansport.
That's right.
What was that transition like for you to move from Idaville down to Nashville, Tennessee?
You know, really the scenery was kind of overwhelming. You know, I've always been a real country boy. Before going down to Nashville, I rarely even left White County, and so the biggest town that I usually went to was Lafayette, and that was just huge for me. So going to Nashville was a very overwhelming experience. You know, they got the tall buildings and a whole different life down there. So it was a lot to adjust to right away, but I still got my house north of Idaville, and I still love going out there and being out in the middle of the woods and enjoying that quiet time that I got right now.
So quickly, I do want to give you a chance to perform, but you are enjoying quite a bit of success recently. You're climbing some lists with a song.
That's right. Yeah, we're climbing the charts, breaking into a Billboard chart now, and I've got my music video out on GAC and CMT. This past week, it made it to number 7 on the top 12 countdown on CMT Pure. So we're climbing up there, and we've got a lot of stuff going on. Nominated for Best New Video Artist of the Year for Y'all Wire, and nominated for Top 30 Videos on CMT for 2011. So
fantastic.
It's climbing up. We got a lot of going on.
Well, congratulations. We want to make sure we hear what's becoming so successful here.
Yeah,
Give you a chance to play.
I'd love to.
Here's DJ Miller.
His eyes help telling stories, and his knuckles show the scars from 40 years of fixing flats, working on cars. He believes in being faithful, says dance with who you brought. One of many pearls of wisdom roll right off his tongue. Says if you can't feed the hungry, put a smile on an orphan's face. It don't mean a thing. Like a well-oiled machine, you catch more flies with honey than you do by being mean. And anytime you help someone else, it all comes back around. And the measure of a man can best be found between the sun. Well, he's never made much money, but he could always spare a buck for anyone in town down on their luck. I saw him working on a van for a single mom who couldn't pay. He fixed it up as good as new, sent her on her way. He says if you can love your neighbor like you love yourself, the dust off of that good book, one put back on the shelf. 'Cause life don't always run like a well-oiled machine. You catch more flies with honey but he knows what matters most is what goes on outside those doors. And life don't always run like a well-oiled machine. You catch more flies with honey than you do by being mean. And anytime you help someone else, it all comes back around. And the measure of a man can best be found. Yeah, the measure of a man can best be found.